I think we're all trained to believe that a messy room makes a messy life. Well, that's what my mom used to say anyway. For those of you who are able to operate mentally in a workspace or a bedroom full of clutter, studies show that a genius often comes with a little spark of madness. And this means that you will often find yourself quite disorganized. But for those of you who are not necessarily a genius and find it really hard to work in a place that just isn't prim and proper, oh pish posh, you might be a bunch of control freaks like me. Unfortunately, this does waste a lot of time, especially if you try to get things done in a small space of time. It causes a lot of stress and distracts you, which will eventually slow you down. It just isn't realistic to have everything in order all the time. If you live with other people or you have children and families, this can affect the amount of time that you actually spend with them because you're always obsessing over things being perfect. Problem is, it just isn't healthy to live our lives like this. I had to learn the hard way, and after wasting a lot of time, I had to come up with some solutions. Hello everyone, my name is Mariam and welcome to my YouTube channel. I make videos about productivity, self-development and overall our habits in life. Please subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video so far, give it a thumbs up. And let's get started with this video, but remember, before we start, everybody drink your water. Firstly, we need to identify what it is that makes us feel so negatively towards the mess around us. For me, my mind just feels unclear and I totally feel uncomfortable. Thing is, I'm just constantly distracted if there's things happening around me, and this is because I'm just so focused on the mess. I know that within myself I had to flip those negative emotions into something positive so I could teach myself and also my child that life doesn't revolve around us living comfortably in our surroundings all the time, and it's okay to be uncomfortable, to be, distracted, and to feel like we don't need to control everything around us all the time. Being clean is important, yes, but being messy is a skill. I have found that a good way to escape the mess is simply just, escaping it. If that means leaving your home or your workspace because you're distracted by the mess, it means do just that. Leave your space. Studies show that the more time we can spend away from an environment that causes us stress, then the better our mental health will be, the more clarity we will have, and that will lead us to have more healthy and happy lives. However, especially with the current situation, we all know that, working from home seems to be the only option, and escaping it, it's very limited. The burden of clutter will overwhelm us when we have no other choice. If you designate a space or an area in your home that you use just for working, then maybe that can solve the problem, especially if you limit the amount of distractions that are around you. For example, if you have a desk facing a window, so you're looking out to an environment that you absolutely have no control over, maybe that will help you. But remember, make sure you have no mirror surrounding you, because you might see that chair that isn't tucked in properly, and that's gonna make you go crazy. Another tip that really helps me, especially when I'm studying, is to block out the noise. That means listen to some music through my headphones. Psychologists obviously say that music puts us in a really good mood, and I totally agree with that. Unfortunately, the problem with me is that if I listen to a song I like, then I'll just end up singing and dancing, and that is a huge distraction for me. So yeah, do whatever works best for you. The main goal is to stop these evil distractions. So maybe finish what you need to get done. Sometimes it means that you need to distract yourself from the distraction so that you don't get distracted. Now to get to the root cause of all of this, the mess, the clutter. I understand that sometimes the mess just cannot be avoided. There are two main types of people. Those that can work in clutter, and then the other type of people clearly cannot. So maybe, just maybe, it's time to get rid of it. It might be that you need a couple of extra hands just so you can get rid of the things that absolutely have no use to you. For me, I had an extreme decluttering a couple of months ago where I threw away just so many things, including childhood memories and old clothes and things that just weren't keeping me happy. And even though it was a little bit painful at the time, I know that deep down, getting rid of those things has actually made my mind freer and clearer to take up more space. The known benefit of decluttering is to be more creative and more productive, and that's all good news, guys. Apparently, it can even improve your sleep quality. But let's be honest, guys, the only thing that's going to help is is if we are actually strict with ourselves. I know how hard it can be, but if you know how to be better, why not actually try to be better? I believe in you. So that's it from me, guys. I hope you learned something in this video that you can actually take away and implement in your lives. But of course, let's try and make our lives better together. So join me on my journey, subscribe to my channel, and also join me on Instagram, where you can see more of the things that I'm up to on a daily basis. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to drink your water, children.